Good morning. You may wonder, why am I playing in my phone? Because I'm posting it on Facebook for people to join us. Yes, I did it. Hi, hello, Facebook family and friends. And everyone here in the sanctuary, hello there. So good to see you. And everybody else in Love Streaming Land on our YouTube channel, and anybody that wants to play on their phone just like I did, you can take your phone out and greet people. because we have an extended family. It's the family that's here in person and our wider worldwide community out there in Facebook land. Yes. And some are watching now, and some are watching later. So welcome to Unity of Gaithersburg. I'm Reverend Edith Washington Woods. I'm so grateful to be your senior minister on this final Sunday. I know, it's May. The final Sunday in May of 2025. Okay, we got that out. Yeah, but June is coming, and the rain is stopping for today. Sunshine is out. Isn't that wonderful and beautiful? Yes. Yes. So again, I just want to welcome all of you here, and so grateful to see you. Is there anyone here or online who has not visited us before? Raise your hand. Hi. You look so familiar. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we've met each other at another point in life. I don't know. But anyway, anybody else? Okay, we're so glad you're here, and welcome. And if anybody's out there in what I call love streaming land, if you just put something in the chat, say hi, how you doing? And there'll be people out there to greet you. Otherwise, I will when I sit down. Okay, with that, let us move into a time of prayer. As we open, I'm going to invite you to gently close your eyes. And if you want to keep them open, that's fine too. Just find a spot in the room where you can focus, where you can center into this now. But we know that there is absolutely no spot where God is not. Bringing ourselves into this space as we join together. Joining our hearts, joining our minds as we pray. God, that which is infinite, that which is precious as our heartbeat, as precious as it is named and nameless. That we bring all names, all paths to God here as sacred, beautiful, amazing grace. And may each of us capture something here today where we feel the presence of pure spirit, that we know, that we find an understanding, perhaps, of the depth of our connection with the divine. May we know it. May we experience it in the music, the message, and the meditation. May we take it with us, something that we capture when we leave here today. And we are giving thanks in advance. In this moment we pray. And so it is. Amen. And now we have on the screen, these are our core values. Our core values are who we say we are in the world and in our lives. And so we're going to say them together, and then whoever says it first, we're going to work on one of them today. So let's say them together. Community, love in action, prayer, gratitude, abundance, diversity, integrity, youth, adult, and family spiritual education. Okay, which one is it? Gratitude. Okay, we got gratitude. So how does gratitude show up in a spiritual community? We're calling ourselves the beloved community because we are practicing being in the beloved community. So what does gratitude, how does that show up?
Cupcakes.
There's a running joke, you guys, that don't know. Cupcakes. And probably there's some out there in the lobby for the cupcake people. What was the other one? Huh? No. Cancel. I won't even say that out loud. Okay. Any more? And Rodney's back there. So ask me later what she said. Any more? Why would we be grateful in the spiritual community? For love, for each other, for joy, yes. For support, coming together, more acceptance, happy faces. Look at all that. See how y'all do gratitude? And all your, look, it's just beaming because you're feeling that, aren't you? You're feeling what it's like to be in gratitude. So pretty much all of those other ones check the spot, doesn't it? The community piece, right? The love and action piece, the prayer, the abundance, the diversity, the integrity, our education, that all of that is, gratitude is immersed in it. Yes. So there we go. That's our core value. We get to practice gratitude today. Make sure you say something to somebody before you leave, maybe. Say, I'm grateful for you, or something like that. A handshake, a hug, a wave, a smile, showing gratitude. And then, once you practice it here, you can practice it out in the world. With the people that you get cut off in the traffic, just give them a smile, like, hi, and a wave, not a finger. Okay. Now it's, well, I'm not talking about me. Just wait. It's easier to see. It's out of the mouth of a younger babe. But we're going to dance now. I think we got a song, right? Is it one of those shake your groove kind of thing? You can. Okay, so if you want to shake it in your seat or get up and dance, this is what we're going to do now. And the song is Unite With Me. Okay, there we go.
Good morning. Feel free to sing along. It's easy to catch the lyrics and the melody. And as Ravita said, if you want to do that, you can do that too. Unite with me in peaceful prayer. Unite with me in song. Together for eternity. Unite with me. Unite with me in brotherhood. Unite with me in song. Together for eternity. Unite with me. Unite with me in sisterhood. Unite with me in song. Together for eternity. Unite with me. Unite with me to bless this land. Unite with me in song. Together for eternity. Unite with me. Unite with me in harmony. Unite with me in song. Together for eternity. Unite with me. Unite with me in harmony. Unite with
Thank you, Deletta. Thank you, band. It was lovely. Good morning, everyone. If we haven't met yet, my name is Sarah. I'm a member of the board, and I'm here to do our transformational opportunities. So the handout you received has more information, but we're going to go over some highlights. And we're going to begin with celebrating our members. And a member of the board is going to be doing that. Thank you. Thank you, Pam. Oh, my goodness.
Hi. So I'm Pamela Mills, and I'm the president of the Board of Trustees at Unity Gaithersburg, and I'm very excited to take a moment to honor this coming month's honorees from the Board of Trustees. So first of all, our first honoree, when I think of what do you think of when I say former treasurer of Unity of Gaithersburg, chili cook-off champion, and really awesome dad jokes? Mike Vandy! Come up here, Mike. So Mike has been with us for many years, and he has served in many capacities. I think the chili cook-off sparring between the two of us has been next to my favorite. Okay, maybe the dad jokes. The dad jokes were really my favorite. But so thank you so much for everything that you have done and continue to do. I mean, he's here today, even serving at the door. You might have met him when he came in. So, we cannot be more grateful for everything that you have shared with us and what you continue to share. The love that you radiate, the dadness that you radiate. To all of us. I'm grasping at straws, but I am just very grateful to know you, to see you grow with us, and to be a part of your radiant light in all your service with Unity of Gaithersburg. And our next honoree coincidentally celebrated her birthday yesterday. Woohoo! Yay! Yay! And we're honoring Beth Wetzel at this time because she's going on a journey. She's going on a journey. She's going to become part of her Love Streaming Land audience, but we will miss her in form here. But she has gifted us with so much just since you've been here since, was it 2017? Yeah. Okay, go check out what's going on back there. Oh. Okay, well, didn't notice we were on fire. Thank you. Apparently, we are really exciting. We are just having sparks everywhere just from our excitement. But anyway, so Beth, come on up here. There's so much I can say about you. I'm just so grateful to know you personally, professionally. We've been in the same circles. Uh-huh.
I said, I hope I don't cry.
Don't cry. Don't cry.
But I've loved this community.
Do you have anything else?
Yeah, you know what? When I came here, I was broken. And you guys just brought me back to life. I found a family, an extension of a family. I incorporated my children, my daughter into the community. And, I'm glad that I volunteered. I'm glad that I got to know everybody on different levels. And it just has really enriched my life, enriched my heart. And I'm going to Florida. And coincidentally, there's a Unity right in the community I'll be living in. So, but they're not going to be as great as you guys.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you. So actually, both of you, do we want to do an appreciation? The dance. Now that's a new twist on this, but I'm up for it. Okay. So we love you. We appreciate you. We behold the light of love you are. Thank you both. Thank you.
Okay, and next up, we are going to be hosting a film screening on Saturday, June 14th at 3 p.m. And this film is a documentary titled Every Soul Knows, The Joy of Remembering Who We Really Are. In this film about life and the afterlife, learn how we can apply the knowledge that we are eternal spiritual beings to improve our lives now. The filmmaker will conduct a Q&A after the screening, and to give you a better idea of what the film is about, we have a trailer to show you.
I think this is the best thing going on anywhere, to be in human form incarnated on earth at this time.
At the soul level, we decide in advance what characteristics, what personality traits, what challenges we want to take on.
The soul chooses who it's going to be born to, what family it will belong to.
And I've thought many times that I might be mandated to earth. What did I do wrong? Why am I here again?
I felt the power of my soul, the part of me that has always lived and will never die.
I started to see this bright, bright light, this beautiful bright light directly above me. I was just being lifted up by love.
If you could imagine absolute love and absolute peace, that's all you felt in this energy.
That was one of the messages I was sent back with. Go back and tell them, life is eternal.
That realm is sharp, clear, detailed, meaningful, powerful, filled with emotional truth and depth.
When Nolan flatlined, what I experienced was Mary Fran coming across the veil, and she scooped Nolan up out of his physical body. And they had this exquisite reunion that you can only imagine between a mother and son.
And suddenly I could breathe fine. I was incredibly conscious. I was more alive than I've ever been.
For every 100 souls that qualifies to come down to earth, and you've got to be an advanced soul to come down here, there's only one body.
I said, I'm home. I'm finally home. I said that over and over.
Time starts to slow down, almost collapse on itself. I began to surrender to the concept of dying.
Everything that was temporal or physical or mortal about that soul was drawn aside, and I saw who he was, and I was in the presence of the divine.
Every single person is this light walking around the center of their body, in the center of their energetic structure, in the center of their chakra system is the heart. It's the heart center. I also understood that was heaven, but this is heaven. If you want to be in heaven, you can just be there.
60 interviews, 38 questions, all in a groundbreaking documentary about the afterlife. Every soul knows the joy of remembering who we really are.
So again, that will be on Saturday, June 14th at 3 p.m. Our women's retreat will be held on July 11th through 13th, and I haven't personally been, but I hear they are absolutely amazing. The deadline to register is going to be June 20th, and there are a variety of activities and time for quiet reflection at the Hallowwood Retreat Center in Frederick County, just a 35-minute drive from the church. Our foundation is prayer. Our prayer chaplains are trained to pray in confidence with you, and today's prayer chaplain is going to be Carol, who is wearing purple all over today to make it extra clear. See Carol after the service if you would like a time of prayer. There's also a box in the rear of the sanctuary where you can submit prayers, which our prayer team will add to their list of those for whom they pray. And now it is time for our daily word. The daily word for Sunday, May 25th, 2025 is comforted. On this day, let us affirm, I am comforted knowing God's presence is a blessing now and always. I invite you to repeat this with me. I am comforted knowing God's presence is a blessing now and always. I invite you to hear these words as your own. There are times I mourn the loss of a loved one, or perhaps the loss of something I treasure. I am thankful when those around me acknowledge my loss and comfort me by expressing care and concern. It may not completely alleviate my pain, but their efforts do lift my mood, even if only for a short while. I also recognize the tender, loving presence of God that is always with and within me and enables me to persevere even in the face of loss. God's comfort is for everyone. The light, love, peace, and comfort of the divine bless all those who are feeling the pain of loss, loneliness, and grief. I pray that the love and care of God flow through me to comfort those who grieve. Today's Bible verse is from the book of Isaiah, chapter 49, verse 13. Sing for joy, O heavens, and exult, O earth. Break forth, O mountains, into singing, for the Lord has comforted his people and will have compassion on his suffering ones. Let's take a moment to reflect on the word for today, comforted.
And now is our meditative part of this service. I invite you once again to join me in closing your eyes. And if you would rather leave them open, I invite you to have them half open, to focus on one spot in the room, because we affirm again that there is no spot where God is not. And I invite you to relax into the seat where you're sitting. As we start to move into a time of peace and tranquility. Relaxing, and letting go. Allowing your body to be fully present by noticing what we notice. The space, the seat, the floor, and perhaps even resting your hands on your lap. And notice the hands. And release them. Release them as if they are just part of everything around us. And to know that in this shared space, in this physical space, in the cyberspace out there, that as we take a conscious breath, that we're breathing in all there is and we're breathing out all there is. And in this conscious way of being, we understand our connection. That we are connected by this common way that we live, if only by our breath. For we're breathing in the same air, the same oxygen. And we're breathing it out, in and out, in and out, in and out. And so with this collective way of being, I invite you to consider someone you love and appreciate. Whether it's someone that is physically here or who has already transcended the physical body. And just think about that someone, whether it's a two-legged, four-legged, perhaps it's a kitty, a little doggy, or something that we love now, and feel that expression of love flowing in your body. And in feeling this, we move into a time of silence. And we say to ourselves, I am experiencing love now. I am experiencing love now. I am experiencing love now. In the silence, we join together in love and go deeper, connecting with God, for God is love. In the silence, we go deeper. I am experiencing love. Allow these words to be yours. I am experiencing love now. I am love. And in this sacred, holy space that we've created, may we know love and the power of love. And know that it doesn't stop within us, that it radiates out from us to everyone who is in this space, everyone who is online, and it comes back to us. That this unconditional love we have and experience is that love that is universal and has no boundaries. And so as we bring ourselves back to this space and time, may we remember what we were feeling as we loved, loved, loved. In this moment, we join together in this love. And so it is. And so we simply let it be. Amen.
We are sisters joined together in love. We are brothers, we are sisters joined together in love. We are brothers, we are sisters joined together in love. We are brothers, we are sisters joined together in love. Love, 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 joined together, together in love. Love, 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 joined together, together in love. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in joy. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in joy. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in joy. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in joy. Joy, 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 joined together, together in joy. Joy, joy, are sisters joined together in peace. We are brothers, we are sisters joined together in peace. We are brothers, we are sisters joined together in peace. Peace, 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 joined together, together in peace. Peace, 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 joined together, together in peace. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in love. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in love. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in love. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in love. Love, 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 joined together, together in love. Love, 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 joined together, together in love. Love, 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 joined together, together in love. Love, 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 joined together, together in love.
Our wonderful music director, Ms. Deletta Gillespie, and our Namaste Band. Love, 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 love. Love. Are we really joined together in love? What do you think? Sometimes. Thank you. Because like love happening all the time. Does that happen all the time? No. Yes? No? Yes? Why you say yes?
Because we are loved always, eternally, no matter what is happening outside. We are all loved and we are all connected.
So, for y'all who didn't hear that, what we got back was we're loved always, always, everywhere, all the time, no matter what is happening, right? So I brought this rock, that got painted, and it says, love is everlasting. Thanks for the prompt. Love is everlasting. And so, sometimes it may not appear to be that way, though, right? Yeah, that's just it. But when we claim it, we can see it. It may be hard to do. I was in the meditation a moment when we were silent, and I was thinking about Rodney back there when I talked about, when you see somebody and you go down the street, you want to wave at them and don't put your finger up. But then I thought, but we could put our finger up, just not the finger you're thinking. Because I didn't say for you guys to think of that. This one, if you can't wave, just, hey, 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 really quickly, and it'll make you laugh, and then you'll go on, bringing love into the space. There was this valley that was surrounded by mountains, and it was a village named Lumina. And they had this belief, we are better together. And there were many different types of folks. There were farmers, there were artists, and they lived in harmony and shared their gifts. But one spring, their sacred river, they thought it was a sacred river. Many people thought that maybe it was, full of some kind of spiritual essence. And the river started to go dry. It was drying up. And the people there started to be afraid because the river was their way of life. And this older lady named Amara, she said to them, alone we are drops of water. Together we are the river. Did you get that? Alone we are drops of water. Together We are a river. So this inspired the people in the village, and this young astronomer. There you go. I should have read that on the page. His name is Kale, not like kale that you eat. Excuse me. And he suggested that they started digging channels to redirect the underground springs. Everyone contributed, from the littlest to the tallest to the biggest. They all contributed. They started digging and cooking and singing. They started dancing. Imagine the little kids that couldn't dig much. They had a little bucket. Some of you had one of those when you were a kid. And you had a little bucket, and they could contribute as well. And those who were able to dig, they sang songs, almost like the campfire type songs, or maybe some spirituals, and they used to call them Negro spirituals back in the day. A little swing low, sweet chariot, yeah. And everybody started to contribute. And then all of a sudden, the river started flowing again. And they noticed that with the water returning, that this bond, they had already created it. They had already created it by hearing those words, alone we are drops of water, together we are the river. That they really embodied that they took that to heart. Wait, it's up to us. We are the river. And that as we know that we are the river, nothing can stop that flow. Nothing can stop that flow. Each of them became a symbol of unity, proving that together they could overcome anything. You know that's possible for us, right? That when we come together, we demonstrate power, the power of a collective people. Now, in Hinduism, it teaches that the divine is equally present in all, because all beings are connected through their shared divine presence. That there is nothing that is a prejudice or discrimination or a sense of separateness, that if they do that, it actually violates who they are. So with us, when we really get that, that there is the spirit, we call it spirit, we could call it the divine like the Hindus do, that it's everywhere, it's present in everything, that we start living from that space, because if we don't, then we are violating that which we say we are. So if love is everlasting, yeah, and we commit to practicing it in all sorts of different ways, regardless to however way it shows up, then it shows up. And when we buy into something or anything that says we're separate, that someone else is better, that someone else is less than, then we're not being who we say we are, which is love. In Bhagavad Gita, chapter 6 and 29, it states, "He who has gained yogic integration with equal vision everywhere perceives the self as abiding in all beings, and all beings as dwelling in the self." It's kind of like when we say in Christian communities that what is the golden rule? Love your neighbor as yourself, right? It's the same thing. And guess what? In every spiritual community, they have the same thing. Yes, there are the gaps where it's one side might think one thing and another side might think another, right? Like this side says, no, we're separate, and our religion, our spiritual community is the best one ever. And the other ones on the other side to say, wait a minute, no, but we're all it, yes? And so I have this little thing I created at the women's retreat last year. And to me, it represents all of us, right? These are the 12 powers that every month we have a different one. And then I have all sorts of stuff. And in the middle is the tree of life. This is us. This represents us. Yeah. And so just like the people of Lumina, the Hindus demonstrated that they were better together. That they were better together. It is our example for today. And this, it really demonstrates our power of the month, which is power, 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 power. And that power is, well, it has a color. What's the color? Purple, like purple rain. All right, Prince, thank you. You know, if you don't know Purple Rain, you might want to, yes. He won an Oscar for that. And then the disciple that's associated with it is Philip. And so in an old book of Unity called Talks on Truth, Charles Fillmore, the co-founder of Unity, said this about power. He said, power should never be exercised except through love. Okay, I didn't write these words, he did. He said, whoever associates his power and his intellect and attempts in a blind way to force his desire to fulfillment will always bring discord and unrighteous opposition. Yeah. But in Ephesians chapter 3 and 17, it says, and that Christ may dwell in your hearts through faith, as you are being rooted and grounded in love. So if we think about the tree of life that I just showed you right here, you can't see it, but it is. It's right there in the middle. And if we consider that the tree of life, that this is like the trunk, yes, and this is like the branches, and that it's different colors and flowers and you know, leaves, that we're part of it. That is none of it that's not us. We're all it. And where are we able to see that in ourselves? Where are we able to see that in ourselves? In the Revealing Word, our book of metaphysical terms, it says that love is the pure essence of being that binds us together. It binds together the whole human family. It really boils down to love. And how are we able to love even when love is not appearing? And I know it really takes something. And I've said this before and I'll say it again, that it is when we have times of challenges, whether it's with our family, our extended family, or anything else, that we're called to practice it. If it's just with our baby little finger or even our baby toe, that we can practice. Because that's really what we are about, that the root of it is we're rooted in love. Now, we are practicing this book here. We've been, it's called Creating a Beloved Community, a handbook for spiritual leadership by a guy named Jim Lockhart. And we'll be meeting Tuesday evening. We meet once a month, and this will be our third month. But the second month, every chapter is a month. So in chapter 2, it talked about the obstacles that we have. Because sometimes there are obstacles to love, right? Yes? And in here it says that there are 5 obstacles. Just kind of think about it. Maybe you'll see yourself in there somewhere, and maybe not. The first one is an obstacle could be our own developmental levels, our need for authority is number 2, our addiction to form, 3, our limited skill sets, 4, our own expectations. So sometimes we have things that we're not able to see ourselves inside of a beloved community. Yeah? Maybe a certain way of being. Yeah? We have things that we do all the time, and if we don't do them, then something's wrong. Like I know a lot, there are unity churches who do like the Lord's Prayer. And then when they let it go, people are like going nuts. Like, oh, what happened to my prayer? It's just a prayer, like lots of other prayers, right? But it talks about in this book, when we come into community, we are recognizing the soul's call to commune with others and actualizing more of our potential to love and to be of deep service to creation. Wow. The potential to love. We always have the potential to love. When you hear the music here, it is love in expression, love in action. When we're coming here to be with each other, we're not coming here to dress up and look great. We're coming in here to be in community. Community. Communing. Because we have what? Something in common. In any spiritual community that meets in any place, wherever they are in the world, come together to meet in community. And so we are that beloved community here in this spiritual community. And we're here to be with each other. There's a quote in the beginning of this chapter from Carl Jung. He says, "The value of community depends on the spiritual and moral stature of the individuals composing it." Yeah. So we're in community with each other. And in a book called More Better Together, I think that's the title of it, author Mark Nepo, he wrote, "Each form of commons invokes our stewardship of common land, of common resources, of common truth, of the unity of life that informs every life. In whatever realm, caring for the commons is how we practice being more together than alone." So in this book, More Together Than Alone, we're able to see the things we have in common, right? Like we're here in a spiritual community that used to be a garage. We can't even imagine it, that it was a garage, can we? Nope. It was. And big old cars and trucks were in here. No, we're not claiming that, but that's what it was when it was purchased. But we created it to be a spiritual community. We created something in common, like our commonality of love, our commonality of personalities and presence. And it's all sorts of personalities, right? And yet, what we're practicing is the art of love. The art of love. And bringing that into the common space. In the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 4, verses 9 through 10, it says, "Two are better than one, because they have a good reward for their toil. For if they fall, one will lift up the other. But woe to me, to one who is alone and falls and does not have another to help." It kind of goes back to that Hindu, like what the Hindus do. Yeah? It goes back to the golden rule. Love your neighbor as yourself. So if we're loving on ourselves more, then we're able to love others more. But we got to give it here first, right? It's also the power of the 12-step community. That way back in the 1930s. Two guys, Dr. Bob and Bill W., they got together and they started having a conversation. And they realized they had some things in common. And in 1939, the big book of Alcoholics Anonymous was published. And then more people. Then it was 100 of them. Then it was 1,000 of them. Now it's worldwide. And it's not just Alcoholics Anonymous. It's Narcotics Anonymous and Debtors Anonymous. And you name it, there's probably a 12-step group about it. Mm-hmm. Just because two people got together and talked. And for me, my connection with that will be 31 years on Wednesday. That if I was going to stay alone, I would still be alone. I would still be fighting those things, right? Those addictive tendencies. Instead of coming into a group of people who had they had something in common, and they were better together. They were better together, like we are better together. We are better together in this community with all of what we have, right? The different ways that we look, the different ways that we express, the different ways that we talk, the different ways that we walk. And it's okay, isn't it? And if it's not, then we have something to work on. We're a work in progress. That's just the way it is. That we get to be like the people in Lumina, working together, getting our little bucket and digging and putting it in, digging it and putting it in. Like Carrie and Keith, when they were out there a few weeks ago in our garden area, did you see when you came in all the beautiful flowers? They did that. They did that. And so, the love you show us is what we want to give back to them and to each of us. How else can we come into community? Community. There's something for all of us, always. We are better together as we serve. We are better together as we love. Being together gives us connection. Being together gives us power. Being together gives us something in common. Being together helps us be in community. Being together helps us love. Being together gives us more opportunities to love. Being together gives us more opportunities to love other people. Being together gives us more opportunities to share it, to wear it, to spread it, to know that it comes back like a boomerang. That when we give it, it comes back. When we give it, it comes back. When we give it, it comes back. Together with me. When we give it, it comes back. When we give it, it comes back. Come on. When we give it, it comes back. 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 It comes back as love. 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 That's what we need in the world. They say the world needs love. Then let's give it so it comes back. Because it's all about us anyway, right? And our affirmation can assist us with where we're going with this. I'll read it once and then invite you to say it with me. I am better as we join together with unconditional love. Together, I am better as we join together in unconditional love. Again, I am better as we join together in unconditional love. Put your hands on your hearts, please. Feel that. You feel your heart beating? You all have it. Don't act like you don't. Pat it and say good morning. It's really afternoon now. It's 12. Yeah. And know, my friends, that we are better together because our hearts depend on it. Right? And let's say this affirmation because our hearts and everybody else's hearts depends on it. One more time. I am better as we join together with unconditional love. And so it is, and so we call it forth to be in us and others. And so it is.
Please welcome Sheena Robinson. Something great Something here is calling us forward, upward motion. We're drops in one ocean. Roll on. Will you rise up with me today? Lift up your voice and boldly say, we are the ones we've been waiting for. If the dream of your eye is calling, be the hope of a new day dawning. We're the ones who can make a difference. Let's stand together. Share your gifts with the world that's waiting for a change that we're all creating. It's the moment for our greatness. Let's stand together now. Oh. Every day's a chance you can do something amazing to feel your passion blazing and shine on. Paint with every vision and dance in new directions and float to new heights in your mind. I will rise up with you today. Lift up your voice. Lift up my voice and boldly say, we are the ones we've been waiting for. And the dream of your eye is calling. Be the hope of a new day dawning. We're the ones who can make a difference. Let's stand together. Share your gifts with the world that's waiting for a change that we're all creating. The moment for
that we are better together. And that we're doing that with unconditional love, letting that love that we felt earlier radiate out from our heart, because it can't help it, into the world, into our neighbors, even into those that we may not have agreement with. Let that love flow. Love you much. Have a wonderful week and a happy holiday tomorrow.
I'm choosing heaven today. I'm choosing heaven today. I am walking the road to heaven right now. I'm choosing heaven today. I'm choosing joy today. I'm choosing joy today. I am walking the road to heaven right now. I'm choosing joy today. I'm choosing peace today. I'm choosing peace today. I am walking the road to heaven right now. I'm choosing peace today. I choose abundance today. I choose abundance today. I am walking the road to heaven right now. I choose abundance today.